Hey guys, we're reading Since November. I decided to go ahead and read Since November since it's almost November. Um, I didn't learn about Since November until like earlier this year because I saw the Keith Ballard like how to make a visual novel in 30 days video where he details the production of Since November. And that was like the first time I heard about it. I was like, "Oh, I didn't know Keith Ballard did a visual novel, but apparently it was for November last year. It's really since November. It's been out since November, but I'm gonna play it now since it's almost November. It's almost November or something. Anyway, we're playing since November. This game is written for adult audiences. Would you like a comprehensive content warning? May contain spoilers. Well, I don't want spoilers. Well, I kind of already know what happens in Since November because he details what happens in Since November in his video essay. Is that a video essay? I think it's just like, I don't know. I wouldn't really call that a video essay. Anyway, I kind of already know what happens, except not really. I guess you don't know the specifics of what happens. He just sort of outlines like the intro. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to read the content warnings. Like, I don't want to see someone get like beheaded or something. That wouldn't be fun. But also I don't want spoilers, so we're gonna ignore the content warning. My name is Jack. Also, I just like skimmed through the like first part of this just to see like how it was. My name is Jack. Sweep the leg, sweep the leg. And I'm currently fighting for my life here on the stolen couch. Haha, gotcha. This character catches my kick, then proceeds to wield my guy's leg like a giant club, slamming his body against the ground behind him. You probably shouldn't do things that Val just shouted out. He can hear him. Well, yeah, I know that now. Don't sweep the leg. For a huge bear, Val sure has golden retriever energy. Oh yeah, this is made for November, so here is Arbitrary Bear. Arbitrary Bear character. I don't know what to do with that. Why the hell is everyone on his side? You pick the guy everybody hates, it's tradition. How the hell am I supposed to know that? Hopping the goat is shaking the controller around as if he expects it to do something. It looks ready to split in two. Also, no one likes you. Oh, haha. Val gasps. Nomi, don't joke about stuff like that. What can I say? I'm in my truth era. What does that even mean? The bat's deadpan is inscrutable. If you don't chill, I'm gonna get a gag for you. Where would you find something like that? You know, that shop that gets all adulty in the bag. Softcore toys for straight people. I've gnawed through worse. Oh, you think you're funny? Fuck yeah, never stood a chance. My guy appears to have exploded. How'd you even do that? Double QFC heavy punch. QFC. Quarter circle forward. Quarter circle forward? What? Never mind. My hand actually hurts right now. You know, pressing the buttons harder doesn't make you do more damage. I think the results speak for themselves. While Charlie is celebrating, I realize Edgar hasn't said anything at all. I look beside me to find the pigeons slumped down with their hands in their hoodie, staring at their feet, lost to this world. I shoulder them. Hey, are you okay? Is that a real question? I'm taken aback by their tone. I drop it. These things play Blu-rays, right? We could watch a movie or something. Sure, let's see what the bargain bin has for us. Okay, so this takes place, they're like in a mall or something? I don't know. The bat leans over the side of the couch to rummage through something. She starts listing off names in a rote monotone. We've got the Star Trek reboot, Mars Attacks, Melancholia. Dude. What? Warriors of Virtue, God's Not Dead 2. Charlie chuckles. I don't know what any of those movies are. I know Star Trek's real, so the rest of the like movies they said are probably real. but I've never heard of any of those. Two specifically? Eight-legged freaks, arches, idiocracy, don't breathe. You're omitting the wrong comms, aren't you? I would never. I stopped listening. Tell you what, you pick something good. I'll go find some grub. I'm fucking starving. Whatever, no fish. Huh, fish, could you imagine? Come on, Bessie, you look like you need it. They stir suddenly. Huh? Food, now. Val grabs them under the shoulder as he passes. I'm still rising as I watch him practically drag the pouty pigeon away from the couch. The duo follows Charlie through the tapestries we'd hung up around our hideout into the darkness beyond. So it's like a hideout in a mall. Okay. When I reach that point myself, I freeze for a moment, gazing at the threshold like a chick that has grown too comfortable in his egg. When I finally push past the thin fabric, I'm left in near total darkness. I can only barely orient myself by the handful of shelves that are lit dimly by the glow emanating from behind me. I wait for my eyes to adjust to the gloom. Long aisles grow from the gray, still and cold, a cemetery for commerce. We thrown our party in the single most inhospitable location in America. Best Buy. You coming or what? Best Buy? Okay. I flinch when I hear him call out from the front door, keys in hand. Yeah, I can't see shit in here. I leave the gaming department, skirting past the desk where I'd once purchased my last cell phone. I pass huge flat screens, refrigerators with all new AI features, and expensive cameras that no one would ever use. Up front, there was a cardboard cutout of an old-timey possum in suspenders shouting his signature catchphrase. It's borrowing time. Borrowing time? I don't get it. Beside him was a stack of unsold Blu-rays. The shadows made him look menacing. When I catch up with them at the door, I'm blinded once again, this time by the light. Ow. I close my eyes against the sting. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. The intercom. This sounds like at the end of a mystery dungeon, a Pokemon mystery dungeon, and then it like plays that like song at the end. That's what it sounds like. The music permeates the outside world as it has for weeks. Not this again, I hate this song now. Can we just change it? Nomi rigged it, I don't know how. His gruff dismissive tone betrayed that he hadn't really bothered to try. We've got to pass the int check, or we're stuck in synth-pop hell forever. I'm slowly working my eyes open, though I'd rather not. My surroundings gradually come into focus. A mess of colorful brands forced lockstep into uniform storefronts. Our mall had seen better days. I kinda like it. If we locked you out here for 2 hours, you'd be drinking cleaning supplies in no time. Jesus, dude. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. I don't remember her even liking this stuff. I felt like she just did it for the meme, liminal spaces and all that. That's not... Liminal spaces are the spots in between. You can't just call an empty room set to old music a liminal space. Guys, anything can be a liminal space. Right? We tried to define liminal spaces. We tried to give liminal spaces rules, you know? It's like, oh, it's the in-between. It's the uncanny. It's the absence of what should be. But really, by trying to define liminal spaces, we sort of took away what made liminal spaces so special to begin with. So basically what I'm saying is that liminal spaces are whatever the heck you want liminal spaces to be. And it's basically just vibes, right? There's no rules to it, right? Right, there's no rules to it. It's basically just vibes, right? I stretch my arms over my head, donning a performatively smug smile. Linguistic drift, bitch. Literally usually means figuratively now. Get with the times. And look who woke up the moment it was time to be pedantic. I see you. You doing okay? Stop asking me that. Edgar's a little quirky. He's a little quirky, isn't he? The bird was never big on eye contact, but they aren't usually this quiet. In fact, they're prone to exhausting info dumping when the mood strikes. Today they seem shrunken. Right, what do we have here? We got stale pretzels from that one shitty stand over there. Wouldn't trust hot dogs or anything with cheese. There's the candy store. Botulism. Starting a process that's kind of weird how malls mostly just serve cinnamon rolls and pretzels. How did that happen? Not exactly the food pyramid, is it? Lol. Lamau. And pizza. Well, there's an idea. It's all garbage, so they probably keep the ingredients frozen in the back. I bet I could pull a Papa Charles and whip up something edible. Who's Papa Charles? There's a room where the light won't find you. Holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. Oh man, I could go for a pineapple chicken with bacon and barbecue sauce with... It's small pizza. You're getting cardboard with pepperoni or not pepperoni, that's it. You could let a man dream for just 1 minute. Guys, honestly, that's all pizza needs. All pizza needs is the sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. That's all it needs, right? I have decided to be a pizza ethnocentrist, right? You eat pizza the one way I envision pizza, or you're a heretic to my will. Sorry, not sorry. It's precarious walking between the two large men once they get all animated like this and limbs start swinging around. But I'm in Ermine. Ermine? What is that? Being on the smaller side, I've grown used to watching out for dudes that don't do so themselves. He's very small. He's a very little guy. He looks fragile. He looks very fragile. He looks very breakable. Just close your eyes and imagine you're eating something better. Maybe it'll help. Told Sarah to do that once. Didn't help the flavor. Dude, gross. What is he talking about? Well, that's rich coming from you. What does that mean? Please, you should be so lucky. Where are they talking about? I already want to go back to where the world was small and full. I feel vulnerable being nearly alone in such a large and public space. I feel vulnerable being nearly alone in such a large and public space. Huh. I suppose he's anxious. I suppose he's quite shy. We pass fully stocked clothing stores, one of those shops that got taken over by Funko Pop trash, and cases full of jewelry still locked behind iron gates. Are they allowed to just be here? Where are they at? At times like these, kids like you. At times like these, people always say that they feel like they're being watched, but it might actually be worse when you know that you aren't. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Charlie hops the bar at the pizza place, his horns nearly scraping a fixture. Instinct tells me to look both ways to check for security, even though I know no one's coming. Wishful thinking. Why is no one coming? Alright, sit down, shut up, and watch the masterwork. We do that for just a while, as Charlie disappears into the back of the restaurant to find the freezer. All for freedom and for pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Wait, this isn't Mystery Dungeon song. This is Everybody Wants to Rule the World? This is a rendition of Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Huh. But then I get bored. Before long, I'm pacing lazily around outside, stretching as I wander without destination. I notice that Val has made his way over to the candle shop, so I join him as he stares longingly into the window. So close, yet so far. He roused the security gate with the defeated body language of a teenage girl. We could have really livened up the place, not to mention how bad Charlie stinks lately. I snort. Not your scene. Don't start. Where are they? What are they doing? We're both taken aback as the shutter starts to roll upwards. It's not locked. They grunt as they lift a deceptively impotent security measure overhead. Damn, someone's getting fired. Oh my gosh, we are thriving. The giddy bear rushes inside without hesitation. You're welcome? Thank you, Edgar. I give in to sin. Because you have to make this life livable. Is this another 80s song? Is this another different 80s song? Let's see here. Sea breeze, apple cinnamon. There's always lemon. Campfire. He gasps. Lavender, my beloved, I missed you so much. Lavender? That's what he gets all riled up for? Lavender? The most, like, basic, generic scent ever? Like, lavender's fine, you know, but, like, right? That's what he's going crazy for? Lavender? Come on, you can get that anywhere. Like falling asleep in the arms of a big round. Is this a reference to is this a Amicus reference? We all jump at the sound of a crash as Candle collides with the back wall. The glass jar shatters on impact, ringing shards onto the tile below. I'm made aware of Charlie's presence when he lets out a long, low whistle. He picks up another lidded candle and pitches it across the store like a baseball. This one hits a glass shelf, bringing down an entire display of perfume bottles. Why would he do that? Fuck, that's satisfying. Why do you do that? What are you doing? Aghast, the bear is shielding his lavender candle as if it's a baby in his care. Redecorating. There's cameras, dude. Cameras without eyes. Whoa. A third candle flies through an island of lotions, scattering them like bowling pins before rolling in an arc across the floor, unbroken. No one's coming. Live a little. Charlie hands Edgar a candle, who turns it over a few times before wiggling it into the growing mess. This is fast becoming some backwoods carnival game. I give in to sin, because I like to practice what I preach. What song is this? Sounds like a weird song. With a resigned sigh and a shrug, Val returns to his shoplifting, the pressure now on from the rescue what he might before Charlie gets to it. Guys, they're 75% off. I don't see any sense in getting in anyone's way, but after a few minutes... Y'all smell smoke? Shit, fuck already? Alright, what is he? He was like making pizza or something? He was making pizza, but then he just forgot. He forgot he was making pizza to go destroy a candle shop. And he's gone. The silence that follows is kind of eerie in its contrast. I can now hear that Val has been humming along with the intercom song in order to drown out the ruckus. Edgar uncaps a fat Sharpie pen with a little pop and takes the scrawling on the wall as if it was their space to take. So they're like non-binary. Why bother stopping them at this point, I figure? They step back after a moment to appraise their work. We don't live in the grand scheme of things. Is that what he was writing? What does that mean? I think about it for a moment. It sounds kind of familiar and hopeful, I guess. Almost like when someone says that nothing matters with a smile. It's very alarming. It's a very alarming thing for someone to say. But then they return to their work. They write it again. They write it again. Are you... Stop myself. Let's not. I'm gonna... I trail off. I don't really want to be here anymore. Again and again, I give in. That's how my love goes. I don't know that song. ... Nomi hadn't moved from her spot, like usual. You get lost? I slump onto the couch next to her. The guys are being a lot. She doesn't look up from the show that she's put on the television. Boys will be boys, or whatever. I think Charlie's been acting up more ever since he realized you aren't holding his leash anymore. She weighs away the thought. That freak can be someone else's problem. I don't have the energy for it anymore. He'll tire himself out. It's pretty silly. Or burn the place down. I thought it smelled something. Reminded me of your birthday. I've had a few. With the cake. Not helping. You know the one. You just come out, so Val tried to bake you a gay cake. Not the rainbow flag, the blue one. What do you mean the blue one? Blue flag? There's a blue flag? My hand raises to my face in embarrassment. Oh god. No one got what it was, so I tried to cheer him up. Wow, thank you so much, Val. I've always wanted to try a toothpaste cake. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Blue flag? I don't know if No, I think I've seen the blue flag. I buried that moment beneath the whole goddamn memory palace. I felt so bad. It looks so gross. Not an appetizing thought, no. I think it looks fine. I think the cake looks fine. There's even orange juice on the table. I chuckle. The devil's combo. What even brought this up? Charlie? Was he even there? Was he even... Oh, of course he was. Don't look at me, it's been what, a decade? You're unbelievable. How do you forget an exploding cake? Oh wow, was that year? Charlie had hidden a firework among the candles, so while we were all singing happy birthday, it blew up in your face. I don't know how we've put up with that guy for this long. He forgot that? He forgot that was a thing that happened? How did Jack forget that? Jack? Jack the Ripper, Raiden? I guess some kids just get grandfathered in. They were always there, so we intuit that they always will be. You don't question it. Everything stays exactly how you left it. I remember thinking it was cool, but I guess he was just way older than us. He's a total loser, that's why he was hanging around with freshmen. Never saw it coming when I got him back. I gasp when I remember where this is going. Oh no. Yep, super glued his horns to a PVC pipe while he was sleeping. That's insane, he had to turn sideways to walk through doors for like a week until they figured out how to get it back off. That's very mean. He never tried anything like that again. Tried what? I turned just in time to see everyone else returning through the layers of fabric. Thought he got lost or something. Val pushes past him. Your illicit pizza delivery, Miss O'Neill. With a sing-song tone, he bows, presenting an open box. What am I looking at? Shred the pepperoni before I put it in the oven. What the fuck? That's genius. Is it? Is that genius? I think it's just... You know, whatever. That's what you get when you let the man of the house work. Might actually be a catch if he just never spoke. Charlie holds an oily slice with a dismissive expression. Sounds like a you problem. Close your own damn ears. Nomi is already halfway through her first slice. Val passes a couple of paper plates to me. I grab a slice for myself, then one for Edgar. Ooh, the pepperoni is evenly spread and it's crispy all over. This might be the first 7 out of 10 mall pizza. The glass ceiling is shattered. Are we gonna watch a movie or something? Nomi scoffs. Well, you've busied me. I'm busied. The pizza's not gonna werewolf on you if you turn your back on it. It's fine, we could just talk. What does that mean? What does that mean in an anthropomorphic setting? What does it mean to be... What does werewolf even mean in an anthropomorphic setting? What does that mean? Is that just racist? You want moving on? Oh god, anything but that. Just give me a minute. Okay, change the plans. I didn't pick a pizza movie. We need a pizza movie. What are you talking about? Dark Crystal is objectively not a pizza movie. It's against decorum. I've got to find, like, Scott Pilgrim or the first Power Rangers movie or something. What's that odious stench? Smells like teenagers. Stop. What is he talking about? I just that Edgar hasn't touched their food. They're just staring vacantly at their triangle of cooling cheese as the grease gradually penetrates the paper beneath. Hey buddy, are you feeling... Do you ever fucking stop? I'm sorry, you're... Just over and over. Nandomo, nandomo, nandomo. Just over and over again. Are you okay? Are you okay? Who does that? Take a fucking hint already. Hey, don't harsh the vibe. It's against the rules. Is this seriously working for you guys? Honestly? Hey. I mean, I tried, but sitting here just makes me want to scream. How can you keep acting like this is normal? Is this it? This is the whole plan? We've got food, friends. Shouldn't that be enough? Nah, I was wondering when someone was gonna say it. We agreed. There's a growing sense of dread within me. I can't fucking do this anymore. This tiny world that we made for ourselves. I'm sorry, it's not enough. They're not wrong. I've been playing nice, but sitting around here, it's like we're already dead. This ain't life. Edgar sets their plate aside and stands, brushing himself off. You guys do what you want, but I'm going back outside. Yep, I'm ready for a change of pace. Just like that, huh? You don't want to do that. But they're already leaving. Don't, guys, come back. Take a few steps after them. Hey, stop. I don't know, maybe I can fix this. You don't want to do that. Last time you went outside, you really freaked out. But you see, at a threshold, ahead of me, Edgar and Charlie vanish into the dark. Behind me, Val and Nomi are bathed in the television's glow. Oh, I forgot this is like a multi like character root thing, right? It's been a while since I watched the video about the visual novel. So I forgot this was like a multi-character root thing. Um I forgot this was a multi-character root thing. I don't know. It seems like what's going on outside? They made it sound like outside is like dangerous. They made it sound like it's dangerous to be outside. Um so 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 I don't know. The people that went outside, they seem mean. They seem unpleasant to be adjacent to. The people that went outside seem mean. They seem unpleasant to be adjacent to. But also staying inside seems like it would be boring. So I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out next time. We'll figure out if we go outside or stay inside next time on Since November.